All right, welcome back everybody to the deep dive. Today, we are taking a close look at Arsenal's preparations for, well, what's arguably the biggest challenge of their season so far, the Champions League quarter-final clash with Real Madrid.
It's going to be an absolute cracker of a tie. Two massive clubs, two legs April 8th at the Emirates, then the return leg at the Bernabeu on the 16th. Huge game.
Absolutely huge. Now, for our listeners, I think the biggest question on everyone's mind is, are Arsenal really ready for this? Real Madrid, I mean, come on, they're a team that just knows how to win in the Champions League.
Yeah, no doubt. They have that pedigree, that experience. But Arsenal, you can't underestimate them either. They're top of the Premier League for a reason. And the big news is about player fitness.
Oh, right. You're talking about Saka. I mean, his hamstring injury back in December was a massive blow, needing surgery and everything. That must have been So there's a chance, just a chance, that he could be fit for Real Madrid. That would be a huge boost, wouldn't it?
Oh, massive. Saka's the kind of player who can just change a game in an instant. His dribbling, his vision, that ability to create something out of nothing. It's a real headache for defenders. Real Madrid will definitely have to adjust their plans if he's on the pitch.
It's not just Saka, though, is it? I mean, there's another key attacker who's been missing, Gabriel Martinelli.
Yeah, you're right. His recovery timeline seems to be similar to Saka's. We could see him back in early April, too.
Imagine that, both Saka and Martinelli back for those Real Madrid games. That would completely transform Arsenal's attack, wouldn't it?
Absolutely. I mean, Martinelli's pace, that willingness to run in behind defenses, it adds a whole other dimension to their attack. It makes them so much more unpredictable.
So having those two back would be a huge plus. But let's zoom out a bit, look at the bigger picture. Arsenal, they can't just focus on the next few weeks, right? What are they doing to ensure long-term stability and success?
Well, behind the scenes, it looks like they're being pretty proactive on the contract front. There are reports that they're looking to open talks with Saka, Saliba, and Gabriel Magalhaes, all key players, all with contracts expiring in 2027.
That makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? Securing their futures now. It prevents any uncertainty down the line and also gives Arsenal a stronger position in future negotiations. It sends a message, doesn't it?
Yeah, it shows that they're serious about building for the future, about creating a core group of players who can compete at the highest level for years to come. And it's not just about keeping players, they're also being linked with some interesting names in the transfer market.
Right, like Bruno Guimaraes from Newcastle. Though it seems like their interest might depend on whether Newcastle qualifies for the Champions League next season. What do you make of that potential move?
Guimaraes, he's a fantastic player. He brings a real energy and quality to midfield. If Arsenal could get him, it would be a statement signing.
And then there's Martin Zubimendi from Real Sociedad, another midfielder.
Yeah, Zubimendi, he's more of a deep-lying playmaker, very good on the ball, excellent at controlling the tempo of the game. Seems like Arsenal are looking to bolster their midfield options.
So it seems like Arsenal are doing everything they can, both on and off the pitch, to prepare for the challenges ahead.
Exactly. They're focused on the immediate task at hand, Real Madrid, but they're also thinking long-term, building a squad capable of competing for trophies year after year.
Well, there you have it, folks. A club laser-focused on immediate success in the Champions League, but also laying the groundwork for sustained dominance. It's an exciting time to be an Arsenal fan. And to all our listeners out there, with those potential returns of Saka and Martinelli, plus all the behind-the-scenes work going on, how do you think Arsenal will fare against the mighty Real Madrid? It's going to be fascinating to watch it all unfold. Thanks for diving deep with us.